I don't buy new cars, I don't buy brand names, I go to Goodwill for my clothes. I like to save money, I like to find bargains, it's the life I chose. I throw nothing away, I'll find a use another day for all this junk I keep. My neighbors all hate me, they abuse and berate me, 'cause I like doing it cheap. Yeah, I like doing it cheap. Welcome to another episode of Doing It Cheap. How y'all doing? It's PawPaw again. Woo-wee. I decided I'd take me a break from making these videos on that hedge clipper there. Tonight at 8 o'clock Central, the part 3 uploads. And then we'll have part 4 tomorrow, hopefully. I believe it'll end with part 4. But anyway, I was noticing when I was trying to film, working on this whole thing, how poor my lighting was. And I have some fluorescent lights over there and everything, but pardon me, I figured, what could I do to have me a lot of light right here on this workbench to where whenever I'm doing something, y'all can see it. So Harbor Freight had these clamp lights. I know you've seen them. Well, cheap clamp lights. But they had them on sale for Inside Track Club members, and my membership ends February the 8th. And the only time I buy the Inside Track Club for Harbor Freight is if there is an item that I need, that if I buy the membership, I will, either break even or save money, and then I've got that membership for the year. But anyway, mine expires February the 8th. And with my Track Club membership, I can buy these lights for $6.99. And the only thing I don't like about these, and it's true, no matter where you buy them, no matter who makes them, they all have the same problem. So they're all probably from the same factory. Oh, by the way, this is clamp light part number 67651. They all have the same daggum problem. And that is the threads on this reflector and the threads on this little porcelain thing here, or plastic thing. They ain't worth a shit. Well, they're not, let me rephrase it. They're not very good. You can't get them real good and tight. You can try to cross thread them and try to get them snug up, but the threads on them they ain't no good. But you get it just right and it'll stay. Alright? But what I like to do, as far as bulbs, there's a couple of bulbs I want to recommend to you to purchase. These are at Dollar Tree when you can get them, and when you see them, get you a dozen of them. Do you remember when they first came out with the compact fluorescents? $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 each. Oh, but the compact fluorescent will last a long time, and it will save you money. Puts out a lot of light, but it doesn't cost much to operate. Well, let me tell you, this LED now, energy saving bulb, it claims that it lasts 22.8 years with an average daily use of 3 hours a day. So that's an honest, supposedly 7.6 years. Turn it on and leave it. It'll still be burning 7 years from now. This is a 60 watt replacement, but it only consumes 9 watts of power. And for here at my house, our electricity is 7 cents a kilowatt hour, and this calculated to 1.55 cents a day. 1.5 cents a day to operate this light bulb for 24 hours. It claims that the estimated energy cost is $1.08 a year, and that's on people's average electric bills, and that's based on 3 hours a day. But I'm telling you, it only cost me a penny and a half. Well, 1.55 cents, just over a penny and a half for 24 hours to operate this bulb, and I'll show it to you here in just a second. By the way, it's the one on the left, which I'll point out to you. But get these. I put them in my ceiling fan. I put them in my ceiling fan, and oh my goodness, can't believe how bright. But these are 800 lumens. Okay, tells you how bright it is. 800 lumens, and that's pretty darn bright. Now, the ones they've got in my local store right now, I went in hoping I could get me some more of these LEDs. The ones I got at the store right now are halogens, and it claims that they're the equivalent of a 100-watt light bulb, but only consume 72 watts. And it's 1,490 lumens. That's a lot of light. That's almost twice as much light as the LED. But it costs $8.67 a year to operate this one. Now, I'm going to show you the difference in it here. Oh. All right. One thing you might be able to tell as you're looking at them right now is this one and this one are really bright compared to this one. This is the halogen bulbs, and they're putting out heat, and there's no way I can touch those bulbs. I will burn myself. Here's the LED. Puts out quite a bit of light. Like I said, it's 800 lumens, but look here. I can unscrew it and not burn myself. So, I really recommend you get some of these. Let me get some light on this, I'm sorry. I really recommend you buy these LED lights, light bulbs, at Dollar Tree. They do put out all the light you need, and let's see if I'll move this around here and see it better. They put out all the light you need, and it's a good bulb. And here's the halogen. Okay, but that sunbeam, good bulb, you know, for $1. So there's my little recommendation for the day. You need some lighting. You get them cheap clamp lights at a Harbor Freight. Go get you these light bulbs for $1. Dollar Tree. Like I said, you get the chance to come across these. They're in a green package, says LED. Get you a dozen of them. I mean, replace, if you got any screw-in light bulbs like this in your house, replace every one of them with this bulb right here. Replace them all. Man, you talk about saving money. You talk about your cheap, you know, your normal light bulb you buy 60 watts. It's only 9 watts. You know, what's that? 10% would be 6. 15%? It's going to cost you 15% of what it would normally cost you to run this versus running that 60 watt light bulb. You know me, I like doing it cheap. So folks, that's your handy dandy doing it cheap hint for the day. Y'all have a wonderful day. and I'll better tomorrow. Bye.